Good morning, guys. So it's day 11 of elk hunting. We ended the state hunt for now. Yesterday we got rained out. Couldn't hear anything, it was too windy. So at 11 o'clock we dipped out of there, went home, regrouped, re-upped supplies, and now we're on the Navajo side in Arizona. So we're going to see if we can get something done here. We're in that spot we were at prior. We spent, I think it was like 4.5 days. So parked in a different location, but we're going to hunt towards where we were hunting the last time. So see if we can get something done at this point. We're cutting it kind of close towards the end of the season. So most likely going to just go for whatever comes in. Spike, cow, bull, they got more meat, so, but I'll take what I can get right now. Yeah, we'll get going in and then do a locator bugle, just have fun, enjoy it. We're out in the woods, and that's the most important thing. I'm definitely learning a lot on this season, so what to do and what not to do. Definitely take my time a lot more and slow things down, and just be patient. So, but yeah, let's get to it. We made our way around this kind of a old 2-track, and we're just kind of bugling, going along. Didn't hear anything. Locator bugles is what I was doing. And then kind of intermixed it. I'd go like 50 yards, and then I'd go to 100 yards, and then do like locator bugle, 100 yards, cow call, and then didn't hear anything. And then I was like, okay, so I'm just gonna cut through here. So I started cutting through, and I found some fresh tracks and some droppings, elk droppings and elk tracks. So it looked like they were making their way towards like a water tank on this side. But then they turned around. Only thing I can think of is if they caught my wind. So they started making their way across the road. And then I was like, I'm just gonna see where this ends up. So follow the tracks. Went south for a little bit, and then it went just completely east. So yeah, and I could never find it. I mean, it went with my wind, so I ended up just stopping and backing out, because there's no point in following tracks if it's with your wind. They're kind of catching your wind as you're following behind them. But the tracks are pretty fresh, droppings are pretty fresh, so I got an idea possibly in where they bedded down. So if they kept that direction that they were going, it'd be a really good bedding spot for them. It's in like a bench, and then if they do need to get water, there's a dirt tank down below, I think, or like some type of water source. I'm not sure what it is. I'll probably have to check it if it even has water. If it does have water, then I'll probably actually just sit there. It seemed like a pretty good size of elk with them in that little herd. So it was cool though, because you could see the cows moving through the trees in a straight line, but there was only one tracks that was like meandering behind it. I'm pretty sure that was like the bull kind of tracking behind them. So yeah, man, probably do that, and then hopefully we get something for the evening. What's up, you guys? So we sat water for the afternoon at this water trough looking thing near where I had last seen these tracks lead to a group of elk, but there was nothing that came out for the afternoon. So we're gonna move off to another productive tank. Last time we were there, There's probably maybe 4 bulls that were kind of making their way in there. But that's when they were probably bachelored up. I don't know if they moved off with cows or not yet. But they're smaller bulls, so maybe they're still all together. We'll kind of check that out and see. But yeah, it's not too hot, so I'm thinking they probably make their way down in the evening, maybe towards the end of the day. So, which wouldn't be too bad. It's pretty nice that there's quite a bit of roads in here, so if we do get something, it'd be nice because we can pull the truck right up to it. Maybe. But yeah, check it out. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, elk down. There's a cow working her way down this way. Looks like it was a herd group going to the water we were just sitting at. Yeah, elk meat again back in the freezer. Heard a crash right over here somewhere, so we're gonna get our arrow, mark that spot, and make sure she's up here. I did hear a crash, but not too sure. But we're gonna check, and then we're gonna have to get to work because the sun's going down. Yes, elk back in the freezer. I love elk steaks, especially cow. So, but yeah, arrow sent. There it is, guys. Beautiful, beautiful cow. Thankful for this meat that we're gonna have for the next year. So be able to share a lot of, elk tacos and elk steaks and everything like that with the family and friends. So super thankful for this harvest. Very thankful for this cow. It was a lot of work just to get to this point. We were trying to go for a bull, but doesn't always work out like that, but it's okay. Worked out for the better. We're cutting it pretty close. We had like maybe 3 or 4 days left in the season, so, and I was pushing real hard on the Navajo Nation to just get something. So those first 3 days were pretty fun, especially the third day. We had 8 bull interactions. 4 of them we'd had drawn, pins set and everything, but it was kind of like almost too soon, and it felt too good to be true. But the next couple days that followed were a lot tougher than that. So but yeah, super thankful for this cow, and gonna get to work. A lot of work ahead of us, so get her all processed up. It's gonna be cold tonight, but we'll be working hard, so it's gonna be nice and warm for us. But thanks for watching, and stay tuned for that state hunt. I think we're gonna try and finish those the last 3 days out. Try to get a really good bull. There's a herd bull that I had found that was working really hard, and I needed something to put in the freezer, so wanted to double back over here. I knew there was elk in here, and just wanted to get something. They weren't as timid as the ones on the other unit for the state that we're hunting. They were a lot more prone to calls and everything, and this one actually came into light cow calls. So the bull bugled, but he was too far up on the other side, and I saw this cow, and I thought of meat, so took the shot, and double lung right where I needed to go. It was about 50 yards, so perfect. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the state side.